Who is it? The principal? So everyone should understand that a monastery is like a school, and this school has only one principal, which is the abbot. Only one principal. So in a monastery, only one person is called the monk. Nowadays we refer to the abbot as the monk. Other monks cannot be called the monk. It's not right. Having so many monks is not okay. You can't punish like that. Then you are completely got it wrong. Then the Dharma teacher. What is the role of the Dharma teacher in the school? The monk is the principal of the school, and there is only one principal, but there are many teachers. So the Dharma teacher is called Farsi or Acharya. Ashley transliterates Sanskrit. Translated into Chinese, it means his. Words and actions can serve as a model for us students. It's called normative style. Norm, as in track, and style, as in model, referred to as normative style. It's not Puritan history. Adhering to the guidance of the Puritan teacher to assist in teaching beginner students. So, like this, in the ancient history of this temple, these titles will definitely need to be modernized in the future. Otherwise, everyone won't understand. In the temple, perhaps you've heard of the term handmade monk. Add a sibling, chief. What work he do? It belongs to Ali. Like the chief seat and Vino's establishment, they all belong to the 20s. They can't be called monks. Handmade discipline, learning. It's the head of the teaching department. Like the Dean of Academic Affairs in universities. In secondary schools, the Director of Academic Affairs manages teaching. Wei Yunuo manages discipline. Jian Yuan manages general affairs. You see, in the temple and forest, this is called the main framework. Divided into 3 major departments: academic affairs, discipline, and general affairs. These 3 major departments, in essence, it's exactly the same as the administrative organization in schools. Buddhism is education, not religion. From some of its titles, from the nature of its work, you can completely understand. For these things, you must have a basic understanding of these titles. Otherwise, as soon as you speak, insiders will know that you haven't studied. You don't get it. Now there's also an ordinary government. Briefly mention it here. The word heavy. In Buddhism, it represents a group. It doesn't refer to an individual, but to a group. Take a look when we recite the 3 refuges. slightly bow the body, respect all beings. Sangha is monastic community. Sangha is not an individual group. It's a Buddhist group. Whether you are a monk or a layperson, you form this community. Like the Lay Buddhist Association is a community. The Lay Buddhist Association is a Sangha. This Sangha is organized by lay Buddhists. The Sangha does not differentiate between lay people and monastics. They are all called the Sangha. As long as you follow the 6 harmonies and practice according to them, it is called the Sangha. This community is a Sangha, and therefore an individual is also called a Sangha member. According to the original meaning, both lay people and monastics are considered Sangha. But now, according to Chinese customs, lay Buddhists are not considered Sangha. Only monastics are. You need to understand this meaning. Since it is a Sangha, it doesn't matter if you are a layperson or a monastic. You want to ask someone for guidance. At the Lay Buddhist Center, if you ask how many people live at your place of practice, people might say, an outsider, you haven't studied Buddhism. Those who have studied Buddhism, if they ask for guidance, they won't ask how many people live here. They ask, how many people live here? They won't ask population. Why is that? Asking how many people live here. You have. I see. People, see sentient beings, see recipients, as mentioned in the Diamond Sutra. Or I am, attached to the appearance of people, sentient beings, recipients. Then, when you speak heavily, it breaks this attachment. What does heavily mean here? Your place has several things that are a combination of various conditions. That's what it means. A positive partnership. You see, in his words, he's telling you to become enlightened, not to be attached to these things like the bright flame of the crowd. So these Buddhist terms, they really are constantly reminding us, telling us not to be attached. So, this is about addressing this place, by the way, to everyone. Designed. What is the great teacher guiding us to? Below? Able to save all worlds. Oh, it can. All the scriptures above, it adds all again. Isn't all just our existence? Isn't our existence just all? How can it be repetitive? How do we explain this? Let's first discuss what our world means. Yes, it refers to time. Past, present, future. Look at this Chinese character. It's this character with 33 tens. In ancient times, Chinese people, 30 years was called a lifetime. 30 years forms a history. Past, present, future. Space is spatial. So a world is also called universe, and universe also refers to space. The two characters for a world were together. mean what we now refer to as time and space. Everything included within time and space. All within. This is the meaning of the two characters for world. So, what does Buddhism mean by all worlds? It refers to three types of things. One is the world of sentient beings. Another is extraordinary events. In our current academic classification, it's divided into animals, plants, minerals. Animals. This corresponds to what Buddhism refers to as the world of sentient beings. Animals which have emotions. This is one major category. Plants and minerals in Buddhism are referred to as the material world, which is what we call matter. This contains no spirit, only matter. Animals are phenomena born from the combination of spirit and matter. Then there's another category, called the world of true enlightenment. This is something not found in our worldly laws. The world of true enlightenment refers only to Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Arhats. In other words, it's beyond the six realms. The world of true enlightenment has Shravakas, Pratyekabuddhas, Bodhisattvas, and Buddhas enlightened. Sentient beings and the material world are in delusion, but this delusion is different. Those who are enlightened are referred to as the world of true enlightenment. This is called the world of liberation. How explain it in 1,000 words? The worlds are infinite and boundless. Every world contains these three types of worlds. There is a Buddha teaching there, and this Buddha is at the Great Way Temple. The worlds are infinite and boundless. The blessings are also infinite and boundless. So as mentioned earlier, there are infinite past Buddhas and Dharma. This all means infinite. The infinite and boundless, three types of worlds. Buddha has the ability to save. Within this event, there is the suffering of birth, aging, illness, and death. This sentence. The most obvious phenomenon is the six realms of gods. Beings in the six realms experience the suffering of birth, aging, illness, and death, all residing there. This suffering, Buddha said, is the three sufferings and eight sufferings. Birth, aging, illness, death. Who can avoid it? Who can save? Buddha can save. Buddha has the ability to make us not be born, not age, not get sick, not die. But we are already born now. Does Buddha have a way to help us not age, not get sick, not die? There really is a way. Why can't we get it? Is it because we don't believe in Buddha? There's no way, is there? You need to truly believe. Truly understand the meaning of what Buddha said. Follow his words. Then you can avoid it. This is telling you the truth, not lying to you. What method does Buddha use to help us? Buddha reveals the root of the heavy suffering of birth, aging, sickness, and death. He tells us about it. Buddha's teachings are about this. Why are you born? Why are you born in this era? We don't know. We don't know where life comes from. We don't know where we go after death. To be honest, look at the average person. They muddle through life in confusion. It's truly what is often said in English: living in a dream, dying in a dream. Most people are like this. When they drink, they act as if they're drunk, all crazy and erratic. Not normal at all. When they die, they're confused and muddled. That's how their life ends. You say, how pitiful. If a person could know, where does life come from? Why do you get sick? Where do you go after death? What do you do there? A big question. This is music of great master. Buddha appeared in this world to tell everyone about this very matter. The Lotus Sutra Lord's Buddha, Master Wei Yi, appeared in the world due to this cause. Our great death, life and death without great death. I am on holiday. I often remind the students, I say, the matter of life and death is not big. Life, death are his. After we die, where do we go? To be reborn? This is a big matter. Buddha tells us in the scriptures and treatises, after a person dies, to be reborn, there are 10 Dharma realms. Said in the Dharma realm, they are boundless and infinite. I divide them into 10 major categories. Where do you go? This is indoors. We start from below. Look upwards. The lowest is to resist. Is it possible for you to go to hell? Then, lying on the tracks. Will you become an evil spirit? Most people become ghosts after die. Why is that? As when people die, they become ghosts. He didn't think about anything. He wanted to be a ghost. So when he died, he became a ghost. As Buddhism says, all things arise from the mind. Before he died, he wanted to become a ghost, so how could he not become a ghost? That's why most people end up becoming ghosts. There are those who become animals. This is the three evil paths. Committing sinful deeds, facing wrath. And then there are the three good paths of humans, the path of asuras, the heavenly path. Going further up, the path of the Ravaka, the path of the Pratyekabuddha, the Bodhisattva path, the Buddha path. This is Buddhism. Broadly speaking, it outlines our destinations after death. It mentions 10. Which of these 10 paths will you take? This is the real issue. Which path should you take? You need to meet the conditions of that path. Only then can you be born into that path. The conditions are numerous and complex. So when the Buddha is teaching and explaining the Dharma, directly highlighting the key point, which condition is the most important among all the conditions? It's presented to us. If we grasp this most important condition, then we've got it. The other conditions become manageable, easy to live with. The Buddha tells us, if you want to ascend to the path of the Buddha, what is the most important condition for the path of the Buddha? Equality. Buddha's heart's equal. In other words, if you cannot ascend to the path of the Buddha, the Buddha's heart is equal to all, is equal towards all things. Not only towards sentient beings, but also towards non-sentient beings. All things are equally revived. This is hard. Our ordinary hearts and minds are not equal. Let me tell you, an equal heart is a pure heart. We propose this guideline for practice, which is more verbose than what the Buddha taught. We mentioned 5 types. Sincerity, a pure heart, an equal heart, a heart of true awareness and compassion. If you manage to cultivate these 5 types successfully, after you die, you will definitely become a Buddha. You will become a Buddha. This is the condition of Buddhism. This sutra explains the conditions for becoming a Buddha. So we choose this sutra because we want to follow the path to Buddhahood after we die. I wish to be Buddha. Because this sutra's title is very clear. It teaches us purity, equality, and awareness. If we possess conditions of purity, equality, and awareness, then we become the Buddha of infinite life. This is the most supreme choice, the most brilliant choice, the most correct choice, choosing to become a Buddha. A step below the path of Buddha is Bodhisattva. The conditions for a Bodhisattva practicing the 6 perfections are this next part. Maintaining a constant mind is the precept person, only the 6 paramitas of concentration and wisdom. This Bodhisattva path. The conditions a Bodhisattva must possess are these 6 conditions. We will collect them below and explain them to you in detail. You also need to accomplish all of them, all like that. In your next life, you will become a Bodhisattva. Then there's another type. Making grave fully cut. In Buddhist scriptures, pratyekabuddha. The 3 words pratyekabuddha are transliterations from Sanskrit. There are pratyeka part, meaning the condition of language, and cause. Lying face down with the left foot reversed. Perfect enlightenment is the meaning in Chinese. Pratyekabuddha is in Sanskrit. Translate. He cultivates 12 links of origination. We cultivate the 12 links of dependent origination. Why mention this condition? You will be reborn as a pratyekabuddha. If you study the 4 Noble Truths, suffering, origin, cessation, and path, you will become an arhat. This is Ravaka path. If you cultivate the 10 virtuous paths of medicine, the 4 immeasurable minds, these 4 immeasurable minds are loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. The mind is very vast. Immeasurable loving kindness, immeasurable compassion, immeasurable joy, immeasurable equanimity. Equanimity is about giving. Loving kindness brings joy, bringing happiness to all sentient beings. Passion is the 8 pain, helping all sentient beings to alleviate suffering. My name is Bei. Joy is seeing all sentient beings free from suffering and gaining happiness, generating a joyful heart. Then in addition, cultivate the 4 dhynas and the 8 concentrations. This is for you. The conditions to attain the heavenly path. If in the next life you still wish to be human, the conditions for the human path, cultivate the 5 precepts and 10 virtues. With no precepts, you eat well, cultivate meditation well, do not violate them throughout your life. In the next life, you can attain the human path. The Asura path is unique on the pen stand. Asura cultivates great blessings.